Yo, this is Killian from The Spoon, and today we have a story about my two redneck friends fighting because of bullying. So, this story starts off back when we were still in school a few weeks ago, and we were all at lunch, and I was sitting with everyone, and I decided to go and get lunch because I was hungry as fuck. Alright? So, I go up there, and this man, I don't think he'll actually care if I use his real name. This man, Nate, my homie Nate, alright? He comes up there to get lunch with me, and he says, Yo, that kid that kid Dennis fucking sat in your seat. So Nate tells me that, and I didn't think it was that big of a deal. So I get my lunch and I get all my shit and I go over to the table and I stand right behind the kid Dennis, alright? And everyone at the table just goes, "Fucking move." So I didn't think this was that big of a deal, honestly. So I just sit down at the table behind him because I can just turn and talk to everyone. But then everyone at the table starts bullying this kid because he's more of a redneck than the other kid involved in the fight, which we'll get to in a little bit. So Dennis is getting bullied. All right, my friend my friend Jim. All right, he tells me to come sit at the same seat as him. So I squeeze in there. I'm in between Jim and this other kid, and right next to me. Oh, the other kid's Nate, by the way. I was in between Jim and Nate. All right, I'm retarded. But anyway, right next to Nate is Dennis, and then right next to Dennis is the other redneck who we're just gonna call fucking Don. All right. So we're all like, the whole table is just bullying Dennis, and since he's a redneck, we all pulled the fucking Alabama meme like, oh, what do? You fuck your sister all day? So Dennis is over here like getting pissed because we're telling him we fucked his sister and that he fucks his sister. So we have this like flag in our cafeteria at school, and it says "No place for hate" on it. So this kid Dylan, who's been in another story, he points this out and goes, "Yo, fucking Dennis, why are you staring at the "No place for hate" sign? It's kind of ironic since you're getting fucking bullied right now." All right. So Dennis surprisingly hasn't freaked the fuck out yet. Um, Now I don't know what happened here. What I heard is that fucking the kid Don, all right. I heard that he like like hit the back of Dennis's head, but out of nowhere, fucking Dennis looks up at Don. He stands up and just starts beating the absolute shit out of him. Well, he didn't beat the shit out of him. He just starts punching him. And Don's smart because Don's been in this situation before. He didn't throw any punches because he knew if he did, he'd get in more trouble. So Dennis is over here punching the hell out of fucking Don. Then the school police officer like runs over and grabs Dennis and like just drags him out of the cafeteria. Uh, this science teacher, my science teacher, gets the kid Dawn, and they just start talking about the whole fight and like why it happened. And my whole table was fucking shook. All right, we were all freaking out. Then I don't think they'll care if I use his name. Then the man Jacob, right? The science teacher comes and grabs Jacob, and then I start freaking out because I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna call me down later today or something. So I'm walking back from lunch. Everyone's freaking out about the fight, and I get back to my class, which I had English, and then this girl in my English class, I'm not gonna use her name. She doesn't go into any other part of the story, but she just tells me, yeah, I heard from the school cop that you're gonna get called down today. And I go, oh fuck. So I'm in my class, freaking the absolute hell out. My heart is racing because I was being honest, I was one of the kids that was telling him I fucked his sister and that he fucks his sister too. So my heart was racing in my 7th block class, and then we get to 8th block, which is the last class of the day. And it's funny. It's so fucking funny because the kid's sister, all right, the kid Dennis's sister is in my 8th block class. So she was staring me down the whole time, and she was across the room, and I had Spanish. So it was like a small, because we have this like like I don't know what to call it, like they're like trailers outside the school, and that's where my Spanish room was. So this fucking Dennis's sister is just staring me down the whole time. So 8th block ends, and I was so relieved because I thought I was gonna get called down. I get on the bus, and everyone's just talking about it. And there's this girl on my bus, and she's friends with the fucking Dennis's sister. And she goes, "Yeah, uh, Dennis's sister was scared that you were gonna start talking about it in your fucking 8th block." So yeah. Yeah, so anyway, fuck that kid Dennis. I mean it was kind of understandable why I did it, but still, fuck that kid Dennis. He's a bitch. Don's cool, I like him. But yeah, anyway, that was the story of the two rednecks fighting at lunch. I hope y'all enjoyed.